All right, everybody. Welcome to your Celebrity Speaker Harvard NASDAQ webinar. My name is Clint Arthur. There's the new book, Celebrity Entrepreneurship. That's what this whole experience is all about, celebrity entrepreneurship. And welcome to your monthly training on how to make this happen. Let's take a look in the chat. Oh, very nice. Very nice. If you could see and hear, would you please type in the chat, I can see and I can hear? I would really appreciate it. If you could see and hear, I would appreciate it. If you would type in the chat, I can see and hear. Very nice. Today is going to be a jam-packed webinar, and I'm going to be handling something that is super, super important. And if you could give me a magazine from out of there, Allie, that would be great. What I'm going to be talking about in today's webinar is something that nobody else in the world will train you on. I'm the only person in the world who will do training on this topic. And that topic is what to put in the goodie bag so that you have a successful promotional opportunity in the goodie bag. Okay? That's what this webinar is all about. It's about the goodie bag. And yes, there will be more that I'm going to cover besides the goodie bag, but no one else trains you on what to put in a goodie bag, and it is such a powerful thing, man. We were just down at the Traffic and Conversion Summit in San Diego, and there were like 6,000 people there. And everybody was looking at me like they knew me. Everybody was like, hi. Everybody knew me. Why? Because of my goodie bag item. And we just had a really good experience also at this other conference where we were at because of the goodie bag item. So I'm going to go through, in this webinar, I'm going to be going through the goodie bags from two Harvard goodie bags. I got this Harvard goodie bag. I got this Harvard goodie bag. I'm going to go through everything in those goodie bags so that you can see the kind of stuff that people put in. And I'm going to critique all of these items so that you know why I think something is either good or bad. Good or bad.
And tell them there were maybe 10 things in the goodie bag at a 6,000 person conference, and they were leaflets of garbage that we fed Nova on.
Do we have that goodie bag, Allie?
It's down here. I think it's down there.
Will you go get it? Yeah. The keys are on the counter, okay? I mean, some of the things that we got in the goodie bag at Traffic and Conversion were so bad, we actually used them to put dog food on for our dog. We used them as a tray to feed our dog her dog food. And that's not a very high recommendation. Like our competition, I tell you what, man, when you're a sponsor or a speaker at an event, part of what you should always ask for, and I do every single time, part of what you should always ask for is the opportunity to put a promotional item in the goodie bag or to be distributed to all attendees, even if they have no goodie bag. Like if they have no goodie bag, I want them to distribute my promotional material to all the attendees. Why do I want that? So that I can begin celebritizing myself in the eyes of my prospects. All these people at an event who are going to see me speak, I want them to know me before I speak. I want them, see, here's your problem. Your problem is you're not the only thing competing for the attention of a prospect when you're a speaker at an event. They have these new things these days. They're called iPhones. And these iPhones offer your prospects the opportunity to do something other than to watch you. They could do anything. They could be surfing. They could go back to their room and do email. They could talk on the phone with their family or with their customers and prospects. What you want to do is you want people to be excited to see you as a speaker. And that's the real purpose of putting a promotional item in a goodie bag. That's the real purpose of putting a promotional item in registration materials, is to get the people excited to see you. Now, here was the Traffic and Conversion Summit goodie bag. And what was in here? All right. These are a couple of the things that we fed the dog food on, okay? This one, see, here's the dog food. You can see the dog food on it, right? This was a smarter way to work with clients. Keep. Yep, this one, my dog is coming to look because she smells the dog food. All right, this one we put dog food on, and they put several of them in there, and we used them all for dog food. Then there was this fully accountable tax-free event special. Fully accountable free tax return. We fed dog food to the dog on this one. And my dog is like sticking her head in the bag because she smells the dog food coming off the stuff, okay? Arcady is saying the good TNC goodie bag items really stand out from the bulk of useless stuff. You're not the only one competing for the attention of your prospects. Sums it up perfectly. And it's not even the people at the event that are competing with your prospects. It's everything, right? It's everything that's competing with your prospects. All right, I want to continue going through this TNC goodie bag and how lame it was. Okay, there was this lame postcard from 6th Division. Like, whatever. Postcard. Then there was this, hey, TNC 2019, Ezra Firestone. It's an e-commerce mastermind for multi-million-dollar brands. It's like, could anything be more boring? There's one good part about it. It has a decent photo of him. This one has a photo of him that's decent, as opposed to this TNC one, which has this tiny photo of Brad Martineau. Whatever. Then there was this tier for 7-figure businesses and above. Bring this to booth number 325 and we'll answer your questions. Whatever. Tony Lux. Was this in it? Tony Lux? I never even saw this one. Okay, this is something that I'm way against. I'm very much against. Here's an envelope that's sealed, right? I always encourage you, do not seal your goodie bag item, because if it's closed, that's just one more thing that the person has to do to be able to get to your item. I know a lot of people who put they put together a package in a clear plastic bag, which I've never opened, and you'll see them in here. Tony Lux, partnership opportunity, marketing luxury goods the French way. Lead generation, Tony Lux, marketing goods the French way. I don't know. This is just like a boring letter. This doesn't do anything for the person. At our event, I want you to put something in that has a picture. Like, who's Tony Lux? I don't know. While this seems high-end, the negatives about this are that I have to open it and there's no picture of Tony Lux, and I don't know who that is. Then there's this stupid thing, Marpost. And this is funny because these people, Marpost, they're the big sponsor of the whole event, and they put in this lame thing. Shake it by a limb? I don't know. I don't even know what it was. I wouldn't even give it to my dog because I didn't know what was inside of this thing, and I didn't want my dog to get injured by eating something that was dangerous for her. This is the stupidest thing. What is this doing? How is this promoting Marpost? How does this give you any kind of positive image
and it has a screaming sound
about about this. Can you make it do anything? In order to make this work, you have to hit it. Yeah, it's like, what the heck is this all about? Oh, it's a slingshot. Yeah, you're supposed to use it as you use it as a slingshot. Oh, I get it. Like, please don't put any of these things in the goodie bag for Harvard. Please don't put this kind of junk in the goodie bag for Harvard. The purpose of a goodie bag item is to celebritize you in the eyes of customers and prospects before you even speak. That's what this is all about. Then there was this stupid thing, fulfillment.com, worldwide fulfillment made easy. What's this going to do for anybody? Why do I want this? Why would I take up room in my suitcase with this stupid thing? This was my badge. I got to go through that stuff. What else is there? And there's a ManyChat bottle opener. Yeah, like anybody needs another bottle opener, right? Then there was a sticker. Bring this sticker to the booth to get a free pickle. Like, what do I need that for? It's really not that great. Who needs it? What's the purpose? Then there is morning moisture cream. Visit us at booth G25, G22. Whatever. It's like, you know, the purpose of this stuff is not to do something lame and cheap. The purpose is to do something good. Then there was this connective CRM. This is a chapstick. I tell you what, if I was a person who was going to use chapstick, right? Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're a person who uses this item, you probably have your own. You're like, no one who uses chapstick is going to put somebody else's cheap chapstick on their lips. It's not going to happen. What does this do for connective CRM? I have no idea. Then there was this stain solution remover. Get your hands dirty, keep your shirt clean. The Agora companies, the stain solution. What, you know, Agora should know better than this. Stupid. ClickFunnels, pen. My, how fantastic. A cheap pen. What's the purpose of that? Then there's this, your brand here, moisturizing cream, G22. None of this passes the Clint Arthur test. None of it. Not one thing here passes the Clint Arthur test. Mine was this. And because of this, people were coming up to us, talking to us, knowing us, right? This is my stuff, right?
And people looked on the other side and people didn't even know us, said, "Where's your dog?"
Yeah, and people that would come up to us, didn't even know us, would say, "Where's the dog?" Dog marketing, very important, very powerful. Dog marketing, that was in the bag. So I'm putting all this stuff back in the bag, and now I'm going to start to go through the Harvard bags, which were much better than this. Harvard bags were way better than this crap. How many items will you need for the goodie bag? You should anticipate needing 125. That's what you should anticipate. Maybe a little more. All right. Now, I know Allie liked this one before. This one, this is a box of stuff that was in the goodie bags.
There was actually one.
You like this one, right, Allie? It has a bath bomb.
This is actually different than the one I liked. The one I liked was like this, and I think this person sort of copied it. But what they did is gave a little thing of lavender essential oils to relax you and peppermint essential oils to wake you up. So
please relax and enjoy, courtesy of Her Care of Brevard.
But she,
Dr. Donna Ivory.
But she listened to Clint when he showed the lavender oil and the peppermint oil, and that's what she did as a result.
It's a very nice thing. It's actually a very nice gift. Her Care, Dr. Donna Ivory, MD, and it has her card. And it was a box. It seems like an expensive gift. And for women who like this stuff,
yeah,
it's very nice. However, my complaint with this is that it doesn't help you to know who Dr. Donna Ivory is, because it doesn't have a picture. You got to have a picture of you if you really want a good goodie bag experience, if you really want to get the most value. That was really it for the TNC bag. There was hardly anything in it because nobody knows how to get value out of these things. That's why nobody puts stuff in it that's any good. All right, so that was Dr. Donna Ivory. Then we had, oh, here we go. Then there was Dr. Susan Linder. Now, my problem with Dr. Susan Linder's thing is that it's just a cheap Xerox page, color Xerox, the 5 Secrets webinar. Dr. Susan Linder, a leading expert in anti-aging and functional medicine, shares her 5 secrets to turning back the clock in this exclusive webinar you won't want to miss. Only 50 seats available. That's BS, right? When? August 10th, 2016. Reserve your seat. It's like, doesn't feel high-end. And the picture of her, guys, it's all about the picture. You want a good picture that looks great. Gazelle's Growth Institute. Oh yeah, this was Daniel. What's Daniel's last name, Allie? He wants to come back to NASDAQ in December. Daniel at Growth Institute. And anyway, he talks about Growth Institute, and look, there's no celebritization here. There's no celebritization with this. It's not doing anything for you. The purpose of your goodie bag item is for you to have something that people will recognize you. That's the whole purpose. Okay? That's very important. Let's continue. All right. Next one. This was Lockbox Capital, Darren Lamb. I remember. This was a 4-page stapled brochure. See, it's got a staple. And now here's the good thing. It has a picture of Darren Lamb, but he's not smiling. If you're going to be in a picture, you should be smiling with teeth. Here he is, not smiling. And it's not on the front page. It has his card stapled on here, a bunch of stapled stuff. And if you're going to have something, you should have a picture of you smiling with teeth. And you shouldn't be stapling stuff on there. I don't believe that's really what you want to do. All right, here was warning. Only 3%ers will read this message. Only the 1%ers will take action. What are you? Social connections, compound interest, like has a picture of her, small, has another picture of her, small, has Harvard on it. You just spoke at Harvard, and unless you share this information with the world, no one will know about it. She's going to help you to promote her stuff, but it doesn't look very high quality. It doesn't look like she knows how to promote herself, let alone you. Let's continue. Now this was the e-commerce queen of Denmark. She followed instructions. Change your life in 7 steps, volume 2, happiness, 10 surefire ways to happiness. Be happy and enjoy life regardless of circumstances. A guide to stop feeling depressed, hopeless, lonely, and overwhelmed. International best-selling author Lisa Gottlieb. This is a book that, there's a lot of things that I like about this book. There's a lot of good stuff in this. Number 1, it's a pretty girl smiling with teeth. It's a nice picture. It's got her on the cover. The book seems easy to read. Oh man, I love that. And if you notice, I really I really believe in having an easy to read book. That's why my new book is big letters too, easy to read, right? I'm all about it should be easy to read. I really believe that. Hey, if you're a person who needs more happiness, or you have someone in your life who needed to be happier, you would keep this and either read it yourself or give it to somebody you like. And in any case, it's a book which gives credibility and authority to the author. And also, it's got her picture on it. So now, at least, at the very least, this is going to stand out because it's way more quality than this. See that? Way more quality than this, and a good solid picture of her. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get people to recognize who you are and keep you in mind and know who you are. Okay, here's Elite Advisor Spotlight. Now this is very interesting. Okay, this is one of those ones that's sealed in a plastic, right? It's sealed. I've never opened it. I'll never open it. I won't open stuff. And it's interesting because it has Kevin Harrington on the front, Elite Advisor. It has Kevin Harrington on the front, and on the back, it has the person who spoke. There's Mike Breedlove and Leslie Breedlove Daly. Now, I know he came to one of our events, and then he sent her to another event. And you know he came to one of my events because here he is wearing a dark suit, a white shirt, and a pinkish tie. So obviously he learned that from me. And then here's his daughter with a nice, pretty smile. So I like that you can see that it's her, but unfortunately, you don't know who this is really about. Is this about Kevin Harrington or is it about them? You don't know. Then we've got Breedlove Financial. We've got like a screen cleaner here and some other stuff inside the plastic package that will never be opened. Most people will just chuck this because you can't consume it. I'm telling you, don't put stuff inside of other stuff. Don't make it harder for the person to consume your material. Make it easy for them. The best part about my magazine is that people can consume it in like 3 minutes. It's done. And they feel like they got something from consuming that in 3 minutes. Let's continue. This is finally a proven way to profit from every new lead, sales lead automation from Tom Mack, Marketing Genius. Now, hey, you know, my question is, why the house? What's that have to do with anything? Why isn't Tom Mack just full on this cover? And what is this? This is a high quality cardboard, like it's on cardstock, glossy, 8-page brochure. It has good large letters. If you were interested in not wasting leads, whoa, there he's got a mathematical formula, the hot prospect formula. Tom Mack is a good student of mine. He created his own hot prospect formula. That's good. I have found that it's better not to have it be on cardstock. It's better for it to be on good quality magazine paper. That would be like 80-pound paper, not 100-pound cardstock. I still don't understand the house or what the house has to do with anything. I would much rather have it be just a full picture of Tom Mack. Maybe an interesting picture of Tom Mack with Richie the Robot. I know it's about Richie the Robot, his lead generating robot. Where's Richie the Robot? He should be on here too. But this is pretty good. I'm going to hold this one aside. And here's Future Vault. Become the digital hub in your clients' lives and create unprecedented levels of stickiness and brand loyalty. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, this is from a guy who was from Toronto. Now, this guy was such a hotshot, he didn't even stay for the networking. He just came, I remember he said, we have our house on the lake for the summer, and every day up there is just so precious. And he put this item in the goodie bag, not particularly great. And he just came the first day and then left. I don't think this accomplished anything that he wanted it to accomplish. Do yourself a favor. Don't just leave after the first day. You want to be there for all the networking. The networking is a huge value that you get. And it's fun. It's fun. It's a 3-day party. Believe me, we make it fun. All right, Dr. Corinne Weaver. No more meds. Dr. Corinne Weaver. No more meds program. 6-month no more meds program. 12-week no more meds program. Upper Cervical Wellness Center. Well, here's the thing. If you're on meds and you're trying to get off meds, then this could be very appealing. I personally am on no meds. It has a nice picture of Dr. Corinne Weaver, and she's doing great. She's doing great with TV. She's on TV a lot. Again, remember, like, who are these people? I know that these are testimonials that she's trying to feature here, but like, I've thought about this a lot. Like, I'll show you an old magazine. This is interesting. I'm going to show you the evolution of my magazine. See, when I first started making these magazines, this was the original magazine. And I had all my clients on the front page of the magazine. And it evolved, right? From there, from this magazine about all my clients, I'd say the best thing on this magazine was this picture right here of George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Angelina Jolie. That was the best thing on the magazine. But I didn't know any better. Then the magazine evolved into this cover, which was, the first iteration of celebritizing me. See, what I realized was that, what is this really all about? What is it about? Anything you put out there for promotional purposes, the point of it is to celebritize you. That's the point. Who cares about any of these people down here? Who cares? Nobody. The only reason you would care is if you recognized any of those people. That's why I started putting pictures of me with celebrities on the cover. But then I realized what I really needed to do was to put, like, having lots of pictures here just decreases the value of any of these pictures. The inside was still all about my clients and my successes of my clients. And I realized, you know what? That's good, but no one really cares. The purpose of a promotional item is to celebritize the person who is putting out the promotional item. This should be about you. This should be all about you. And therefore, Dr. Corinne Weaver, like, why are you promoting these people we don't know and care about? Just promote you. And also, on the back of it, it has an order form. I don't know that you could sell a Get Off Meds program just off an order form in a goodie bag. Not for $5,000 or $10,000. I don't think you can do that. I think the purpose of this goodie bag item is to build interest in the eyes of the customer and prospect, not to make a sale. You're not trying to make a sale from the goodie bag. You're trying to generate interest so that they will want to see you speak. Let's continue. A lot of good stuff. This is a good one. I like this one. Dental business coach, professional dancer, entrepreneur, AngelaMulrooney.com. Why do I like this one? Good picture. That's why I like this one. Then on the back, it says, discover how to fund learning higher level skills with this simple 3-step system. Free masterclass for dentists. I like this one because of its simplicity. Don't try to do too much when you just have a postcard. You can do a lot. Like, I swear to God, like, this is good. This one is a little weak. They're trying to do too many. There's too many words on this one. This is what I've learned, guys. Less words. Less words. I will show you my magazine from the TNC book again. From the TNC bag. Like, this is too many words. Here's how many words I'm putting on, right? Suzanne Summers, success secret. That's all the words on that page. Now how you can stand out with superstars. Those are all the words. How you can rocket revenue like Ringo by 1, 2, 3, 4x or more. How you can live your dream, make your parents proud, and bring yourself back to life. Okay, that's based on these testimonials here. And this is the best testimonial of them all. It's just a screenshot of a text message telling you this is too many. Like, this is the most words on any page in this whole booklet. And this is the weakest part. This is the weakest part. This is probably the best part, this text message. Interesting. Make massive money milking mass media. That's all the words I want to put on a page. Okay? And that's why this page of this postcard is good. This page of this postcard, too many words. Let's continue. We have here, wow, this is interesting. Is this really? Oh, this is Cheryl Winter. Okay, great. Prescription detox, how our allegiance to big pharma makes us sicker and how you can heal without meds. Prescription detox. Well, this is her book cover. It's a decent book cover. The weakness of this piece is too many words on this page, and her photo is too small. Remember, the point of your goodie bag item is to celebritize you. That's what this is all about, to get people excited to want to see you speak and find out more about you and to recognize you at the event. You want people, like, this whole thing. Look, you guys, you're going to be at Harvard, or you're going to be at Harvard for 3 days. And if you're, and by the way, if you're on this webinar and you're not yet registered for Harvard, if you're interested in coming to Harvard, text Allie. I'll put her in here. If you're not yet registered to come to Harvard, 981-7879. Is that right, Allie? Allie? I think that's her number. I don't know my wife's number. Let's see here. 991. Sorry about that. Ah, there we go. There you go. If you're not registered for Allie, for Harvard yet, you should text Allie and get enrolled. 991-8789. But the whole purpose of this is for you to understand how to create a good promo item that's going to, number one, make people want to see you speak. Number two, recognize you. You want people to recognize you. It's very important to feel like they know you. This way, it's like a point of contact before they've even met you. Let's continue. Reverse, this is Integrated Health Center of Maryland. Reverse your diabetes, change your life, the roadmap to reclaiming your health. Dr. Steve Wander. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. It gives you the feeling like his book is a hardcover book and a serious thing. This, I think there's too much. And this, just contact information. This is just boring. Then we have Dr. Deb Matthew. This is not normal. Are you tired of being tired, feeling irritable, can't lose weight? Here's what you need to know to feel like yourself again. It's a half-page postcard. I think there's too much on this here, and it doesn't have a good enough picture big enough picture of beautiful Dr. Deb. I want to see less. I want to see more picture and less words. Sabity Group, Paragon Tax. Yeah. This was Chuck Sabity. He came with his son, who was a speaker, who used to be an anchor at NBC Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He used to come to Celebrity Launchpads. And, you know, it's like, this is not a very compelling thing. It's just not compelling. It's not celebritizing anybody. It's not doing anything. This is B-pile, right? Let's continue. Then we have How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win by Vince Davis, okay? First of all, I think this cover is not a very compelling cover. It just seems kind of childish. And the topic is not a childish topic. This topic is a very serious topic. Now, I redesigned this cover for him and gave him a much better cover. However, the book itself is a very good book. It looks easy to read. It looks consumable. That's a key item in terms of your book. You want your book to look like it would be easy to read and complete. And that it certainly does. His picture should be big on the front, at least on the back, it should be big. At some point, somewhere on this book, it should have, remember, the point of this book is to celebritize you as a speaker at the event. I like the book. The cover I don't like, but I do like the book because it looks like it's easy to consume this book. And if I'm interested in this topic, I would consume that book. Let's continue. Sparkling Health, Vibrant Presence, Radiant Essence. Gerald Surya, MD, is a health and spiritual educator based in New York. Too hard to read, too many words. These things here are too little. Like this is his book cover. Too hard to read. Good picture. But he doesn't look like a doctor. If you're a doctor, you should look like a doctor. He looks like, I don't know, not a doctor. He looks like something else. If you're a doctor, you should look like a doctor. I'm ready to get naked. Horsepower strategies. Yes. All right. Now this was interesting. She spoke about getting naked. That was her speech. That was what it was about. I didn't write her speech. She made her own speech. And then this was like a, basically a handout for her speaking. The problem is that this side here was no good. This side here, you didn't understand what it was when you got it in the goodie bag. It was interesting. It was like curiosity. There's a little curiosity there. That's good. But you didn't know what this was all about. And the picture of her was too small and not good enough. And as a result, this would end up in B pile. Not good. Now we got people first, profits follow. This is my darling Holly Molesky, okay? And this was an early iteration of her high jump leadership. I think that her whole project has come a long way since then. The high jump leadership influence blueprint was here. We don't know what that's about. If you don't know what it's about, like you can't like expect to educate somebody. I think this is a key element here. You cannot expect to educate someone with your promo item. What you can really do is you can, like, if you have a book or a multi-page item, what you can do is you can create some curiosity, but mostly what we want to do is to celebritize. I'm telling you, like, don't try to educate. Don't expect them to bring your handout to your speech, because no one's going to work that hard. All you really want to do is celebritize and create curiosity or anticipation for what you're going to deliver. Let's continue. Press cable, simple and rapid PR campaigns. All right, what's good about this is that there's not a lot of words. What's bad about it, there's no photo, creating no celebrity. It's just like, I would look at this and I'd be like, gone, nothing. Choosing a financial advisor, platinum tax and wealth management. Why are we celebritizing them? You should be celebritizing you. This is about Jeremy Matranga. Now, I understand why he got this and why he used this, because this was created for him by his financial advisor marketing service that he's a part of. You know, this was marketing materials created for him by some service that he pays a lot of money to. But this is what I call Me Too marketing. This is like the same as everybody else's financial advisor marketing. It's not going to help you to stand out. The only good thing about it is his picture, but it's not on the front. It's on the back. You know, it's like, I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to read it. It's not going to work. No Grain, No Pain, Dr. Peter Osborne. This is a good piece. If you're into celiac or Hashimoto's or going grain free, the fact that he put this book in the goodie bag was very nice of him. The problem with this book is that his picture is so small. And the reason why his picture is so small is because it's such a lousy picture. It's not a very good picture. Like, no one's going to buy this book based on that picture. And that's a shame. And I want to talk about that. I want to talk about getting a good headshot and having a good photo. And I appreciate that whoever KK was says that this is the best informative webinar ever. This is a killer webinar. And this is information you're never going to get from anybody else other than me. And there's a lot of good stuff here. And part of it is about the photo. All right. What makes this photo of Dr. Peter Osborne bad versus this photo of me, which is great? Oh, Kathleen Kirkwood. Thank you. I appreciate that, Kathleen. This picture of me is great. This picture of him is terrible. Why? Well, first of all, he is a doctor. He should look like a doctor. He doesn't look like a doctor. He just looks like a guy. He looks kind of nice, like a nice guy. But this picture here was taken by a top Hollywood headshot photographer. And he took like probably 1,000 photos of me that day. I was made up. I was dressed like I came straight from Fox Los Angeles with my studio makeup on and my costume from being on TV. Like, I looked as good as I was going to look that day. And I got 1,000 pictures taken to get this one. I assure you, he didn't take no 1,000 pictures to get that one. And he's not wearing the right costume. He doesn't look like a doctor. And he doesn't look like, I don't know. Guys, no matter what it takes, you got to get an amazing headshot that makes you look cool and friendly and good looking. Even if you're not cool, even if you're not friendly, and even if you're not good looking, you still need a headshot. Even if you are not good looking or friendly or cool, you need to look cool, good looking, and friendly. And if they have to touch it up, touch it up. For example, Allie touched up this photo and whitened up my teeth and even opened my eyes a little bit with a filter that she used. Allie's very good at that stuff. And should all doctors have a white coat? I think so. I think doctors should have a white coat. Yes, I really do. But this was a very nice item in the bag because this is a real book published by Simon & Schuster. And it says $16.99 on the book. And I think that it was, for anybody who was interested in eating no grain, this was good. I'm going to put this, I got 2 items that I like so far. Okay? I'm going to continue. Then we have Renegade Business Success. This was a magazine. Nina Hirschberger makes magazines for people. I don't think it's a particularly good magazine. See? Why? Well, number one, it's all about people you don't know or care about. All these clients of hers. You don't know who they are, and you don't care. There's too many words. Nobody's going to read all these words. Nobody is going to read all these words. Has her on the cover. Okay, but it doesn't look rich. It doesn't look like when you compare it. Look how easy this is. See what I'm saying? It's pretty good. Should have been better. Continuing. We got 10 Most Expensive Tax Mistakes That Cost Investors Thousands by Rao Garuda. Again, little tiny photo. It minimizes you if you don't have a big full photo. Now, what I do like about it, it looks, unfortunately, it's short. That's good that it's short. It's 70 pages long, but it doesn't look easy to read. It looks hard to read. Like the type is too tight. It's okay, not great. One Arm, One Leg, 100 Words, Overcoming Unbelievable Hardship by Charlene and David Nassani. This is interesting. And I'm not just saying that because I like Dave Nassani. This is actually interesting. It's a nice picture of them. There's a lot of curiosity here created by this cover. Overcoming Unbelievable Hardship. This cover makes me want to open the book and take a look. Now let's see what it looks like inside. All right, here's where it's falling down. It doesn't look easy to read. It looks like too many words. I would say it should be, okay, right now this book is 95 pages long. I would say this book should be like cut out, I'd say cut out a quarter of the words and make it 25% longer of a book and make it easier to read. One Arm, One Leg, 100 Words. It's great that it has their picture on the cover. It's celebrity, and it's a nice picture too. Like they look appealing and friendly. Another thing that I want to point out is that when you have your name on a book cover, I believe, here's my book cover. I believe that your name should be big and in all capital letters. So that remember, the purpose of the book cover is to celebritize you and position you as somebody important. Having your name in all capital letters and big is very effective at helping you to be positioned. Like, here's your book cover saying you're important. This one, their name is like, you know, this is like nice boy, right, Dave? This is like nice boy hands. Your name should be big and in all capital letters. Not so much about being nice, but more about being somebody special. I like how there are testimonials about the book on the back. And in fact, on mine, I have a testimonial from Harvey Mackay, #1 New York Times bestselling author. I have a testimonial on the back, and I have bullet points about what you're going to get out of reading the book. I also have Suzanne Summers on the back of mine, and I have NASDAQ on the back of mine. See what I'm doing here? I got Harvard, and I got NASDAQ on the back of my book. It's how I'm using it. Yeah, my biggest complaint about this, Dave, is that it doesn't look easy to read. Should look easier to read. See how easy it is to read my book? Even on the pages, this is probably the worst set of pages in the whole book. There's no color, there's no pictures, but it sure is easy to read this book. It'll take you less than a minute to read these 2 pages. You want the reader to feel like it's going to be easy to read. Can't You Talk Louder, God? Secrets to Hearing the Voice of God by Steve Schultz. Revised and updated. There's Steve Schultz. Little tiny picture. What the hell is with all these little tiny pictures? I have no idea. Can You Talk Louder, God? Secrets to Hearing the Voice of God. That's interesting. Interesting title. Again, does not look easy or fun. Oh, that looks kind of fun. That doesn't look easy to read. This seems like work. You don't want your book to seem like work. I don't think. Not for a promo item in a gift bag, unless it's a serious book about no grain, no pain, published by Simon & Schuster. And, you know, then this is a real freaking book, you know, 348 pages long. Continue. All right, here's a prime example. This gift bag is from 2016. Here's an item in the gift bag. Still sealed, has never been opened, will never be opened. Don't let this happen to you guys. I have no idea what's in here. I'll never open it. Total waste. Chad Bransick. Here's another one of those sealed in a plastic, right? With his little logo seal on here. Understanding Endowments. Chad Bransick, the face of Naples private wealth. Sealed, never to be opened. I can see one of the things in here is one of those beverage, like when you have a can and you want to keep your can cool, that's what this is. It's like, what does that have to do? How is that integrated with the message that you're trying to share about you being a wealth advisor? Why would you put a can cooler holder thing in there? I don't get it. Don't seal your stuff up. What's good about this is a nice photo. It is a nice photo. This should be a book. You know, this should be a book about, like, I don't know, like 10 wealth building secrets from Naples Private Wealth's top advisor. You know, that might be better. That, like, if that was a nice, easy to consume book, that would be much better than this, which is never going to get opened. Continuing. Inspired Women Lead, mentoring women to lead globally, inspiredwomenlead.org. Bonnie Fatio. Here it is, sealed. I don't know what this is. It's something. I don't know what. I don't know what it is, why I would ever open it, what I would want to do with it. Maybe that's the curiosity of it. Here we are 2 years later, it's still unopened. 3 years later. And it has no picture of her, not helping you. Oh yeah, poison ivy. PoisonIvyRemoval.com. I remember this one. We're just itching to get rid of your poison ivy. This is an interesting thing. This is like a poison ivy chart. Nothing on the back. In general, if you're going to print something, you should print on both sides. In general, if you're going to print something, you should print on both sides. You know, if you had a summer camp, I would see how you would want to put this up in your summer camp to educate people. But in general, don't try to educate with a one-page postcard or flyer. You can't educate with this stuff. You want to create celebrity and curiosity. That's what you want to do. The Go-Giver by Bob Berg and John David Mann. This was a gift. This was from Jimmy Marketing. Dear friend, in my journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur, I found this one key to make the biggest difference: to always give. I hope this book impacts your business as much as it has positively impacted my business. As always, I wish you success in all areas of your life. From your friends at Jimmy Marketing, Jimmy Nicholas and Darren Mason. And again, look how small these freaking pictures are. The point of the book, the point of any gift. I mean, I understand what he's trying to do. He's like, okay, great. I'm a giver, and this book helped me to become a giver, and I'm giving you a copy of this book as my gift to you. I get that, but it should have just a big picture of him. This is a nice book. See how easy it looks to read this book? It looks like professional, and it looks pretty easy to read. It looks quality. It's hardcover. You want your gift to look like it's quality, and you want it to be easy to consume. You want people to actually think there's value. I think here's the biggest problem I have with this is that this sticker on the cover of this book, degrades the cover of the book. It's disrespectful of the gift. If this is such an important thing, why are you like covering up what's underneath here? There's words underneath here. Also, why are you giving me something by somebody else? Why is he celebritizing Bob Berg and John David Mann? Why, like, you guys, you're all experts, right? You should have something of your own that you put in the goodie bag. Something of your own that you put in the goodie bag, not somebody else's thing. The pension group, Mike Martinez. All right, here's the pension group. This is a folder. It should have a big picture of Mike Martinez. I'm telling you guys, this is about you seeming like you're somebody in the eyes of all of these prospects who are going to be at Harvard. It's got a lot of stuff in here. I don't know. This is good. The 5 most common 401k mistakes. That's good. But it's buried in here. That should be on the front. See, the pension group. Here's the mistake of this item. This item is celebritizing the pension group, not the speaker, Mike Martinez. The purpose of this item in the goodie bag is to celebritize the speaker, not his company. And the benefit to the reader is this, the 5 most common 401 mistakes. That's what this should be. This should be like a little brochure that is the 5 most common 401k mistakes by Mike Martinez with this picture here, and then you open it up to read the mistakes. That's what this should be. Let's continue. Brave Masters Entrepreneur Unleashed. What is this? Jenna Rodriguez. I don't know, like this is a sticker. You're supposed to stick this onto something. This is a bookmark. Why does a bookmark need to be stuck onto something? Where am I going to stick this? I don't know. I don't know. I think what I like about this is that I like the picture of Jenna Rodriguez. I like the bookmark. I'd rather just have the bookmark. This is actually, you know, as a bookmark, boom, I would actually use this. But this part here, which actually costs money, this I would never use. I would just throw this away. I would keep the bookmark. I like the picture of Jenna Rodriguez. She looks good. I would look for her. It's good. It's good. I'm going to keep this out on the side. I actually like this. I just don't like this. And it's unfortunate because it looks like this was 25 cents and this was 10 cents. And she would have been better off just having the 10 cents without this. But I'm going to hold this on the side as being pretty decent. Vitality Healthcare, Dr. Okairo, Dr. Stephen Osterhout, okay? I don't care about his building. This picture, it's pretty decent. He's wearing a white coat. It's a pretty decent picture of him smiling with teeth. That's good. But I don't like the cover layout. Now I go into this item. Inspiring testimonials from people I don't know or care about. Dr. Stephen Osterhout. This is good. But don't ever have your hands in your pockets. When you're up there speaking, you want to use your hands. You want to look active. Here's a guy just with his hands in his pockets. That's like a nice boy look. It's a wallet you stick to the back of your phone. This thing, you stick that to the back of your phone. I don't know. I wouldn't stick it on the back of my phone. Then there is inspired testimonials, more testimonials that look hard to read. I'm telling you, you know what a testimonial should be? I'll show you what testimonials should be. This is as much as a testimonial should be. I have it like this. Here we go. These are effective testimonials. My secret weapon, the real thing, tripled sales. Then there was this little one right here from Jonah. Thank you, Clint, for everything I've learned from you about speaking this year. You're a genius. See you in Vegas in about 3 weeks for the next episode. Thank you. That's about as much as anybody's going to read. All these extended testimonials, I don't think so. At least this picture here, he's got his hands out of his pockets. That's good. All these testimonials, I don't think so. Notes. I mean, it's just a waste of, it's just a waste. Your promotional item should be easy to consume. It should be fun. It should look easy to consume. And it should not be trying to do too much. It should mostly be trying to celebritize you and create curiosity about you. Continuing. Get Smiled, New York City's top smile makeover destination, VIP Smiles. At least it's not sealed. I'm happy about that. I would look in here. Dr. Catrice Austin, located on 57th Street in the heart of New York's Billionaires Row. That's interesting. What is this? Be healthy and beautiful. Be confident. Just smile. What is this thing? Gift certificate. Okay. To the VIP guests of Harvard Business School's Business Expert Forum. Don't misrepresent anything, okay? This was not Harvard Business School's Business Expert Forum. Don't misrepresent Harvard. Description, a beautiful, confident smile is always in style. Pamper your smile today with a gift from celebrity dentist and author Catrice Austin. $500 to use towards smile makeover services, porcelain veneers, or 1-hour teeth whitening. Wow, that's actually good. That was actually a nice gift. And smart, it was not sealed. The fall down, what's the fall down? It doesn't show you who she is. It doesn't celebritize her. Let's continue. Words That Kill, The Power of Language by Heather Pinard. Should be in all caps and bigger. As seen on blah, 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 international bestseller on Amazon. I would never put that it's an international bestseller on Amazon. Hey, my book, What They Teach You at the Wharton Business School, was international bestseller on Amazon. But I don't say that it was on Amazon. I just say from the international best-selling author of What They Teach You at the Wharton Business School. Here's another one, little tiny photo. Do you know what this does when your photo is this tiny? It says that you're nothing. Don't ever have a little tiny photo on your book. Have a giant photo saying that you're somebody. What I like about this book is that it looks like it's fun and easy to read, kind of. This page is a little tough, but you know, that looks nice and easy. That looks fun and easy. I might give this book 5 minutes. I'd flip through this book for 5 minutes. But this back cover is not easy to read, and this photo of her says she's nobody. Imagine if Hillary Clinton's book had a photo like that of Hillary Clinton. It would never happen, right? Michelle Obama's book. You think that's going to be Michelle Obama's photo on Michelle Obama's book? It would never happen. It's got to have your photo on the cover like you're somebody. Your journey to wellness. Now, I happen to know something. Okay, Your Journey to Wellness, Creating Ease Through Preventative Care by Dr. Deborah Schreibman. It's a nice cover. The back, okay? I wish her photo was bigger, but it's like 8 times bigger than everybody else's back cover photo. Everybody else's, including this one. Look at this. Compare the photos, right? All right. I happen to know that this book in the goodie bag generated her, and it's easy to read. This book in the goodie bag generated her $40,000 of revenues. Did you hear that? This book in the goodie bag with her beautiful photo, large. It should be bigger. It should be like this big or something. I don't know, bigger than that. But I do know that this easy to read book, easy to read. See how easy to read this looks? If you're interested in this topic, creating ease through preventative care, treat this book as a reference guide. Use a highlighter or a pen. Quote from Bob Proctor, celebrity endorsement on the front cover. I happen to know for a fact that this book generated her $40,000 in revenues from new patients. That's what's possible if you put the right thing in the goodie bag. This is one of the best results anyone's gotten directly from the goodie bag. Let's continue. Manny Fabriker, go to college for free. That's good. This looks like a fun cover. College Planning ABC's Guide to Finding Scholarships, Financial Aid, and Free Tuition Awards for College. I'll tell you what, College Planning ABC's Guide, it shouldn't be that. That's the name of his company. It says, go to college for free. It should say, your guide to finding scholarships, financial aid, and free tuition awards for college. Not College Planning ABC's Guide. He's trying to promote his company. You shouldn't be promoting the company. You should be promoting you, Manny Fabriker, certified college planning specialist. Big picture. That's good. Smiling with teeth. Certified college planning specialist, Manny Fabriker, founder and president of College Planning ABC. That's not understanding what this is about. Up here should be some sort of a headline that prompts you to want to read the book. This back of this book is all about promoting him. It shouldn't be. It should be a little piece about promoting him. It should be about getting you to try to read the book. Let's see how it looks. Doesn't look fun or easy. Nonetheless, if I had a kid going to college or getting ready to go to college, or if I had a cousin that was going to go to college, I would keep this and give this to somebody who I thought it was good for. It's pretty good. Not great, pretty good. I'm not going to put it on the good pile. It's only pretty good. Continuing on. All right. Bellany Deschamps, a bookmark stapled to this thing. And I don't know what this thing is. It says live at choice. I don't know what it's for. It's not really compelling me. The bookmark, I like the bookmark, but the fact that it's stapled on kind of ruins it. You know what I mean? Like now I have to remove the staple and my bookmark, like it tells me by stapling something to the bookmark, it tells me that you don't respect your bookmark. See? That's what it tells me. It's ruining the integrity of the bookmark. On the back of it, it says, have you created problems for yourself? Wonderful. That means you've got the creativity to invent solutions. I like that image, but I don't like the fact that this bookmark has a staple through it, violating its integrity, compromising its integrity. And I don't know what this thing is for, and I don't want to know. What else is there? A couple more things. Reduce your college costs. College Cash Solutions. This is a bottle of, this is like, you know, a jar opener. Not compelling. Doesn't celebritize the person. Doesn't even say their name. Dr. Anastasia Chopelis, physicist and master healer. Wrapped inside plastic. I'm not going to open it. Picture, very small. Doesn't look respectful of her. Power Moves, how to position yourself as a leader in your industry with Heather Podolska. I don't know what this is. Is this a DVD? Is this a CD? Harvard special, $1,000 voucher for any private coaching, personal branding. You know, I don't know what this is. All I know is I don't, you know, like I have a DVD player. I don't know if this is a CD or a DVD, what this is. It's sealed. I'm not going to open it. Elite. That's all it says is elite. I don't know. I don't endorse giving out cheap pens. If somebody needs a pen, like generally people have their own pens. If they need a pen, this pen isn't helping you. Elite. That's all it says. This is just throwing your money away, not helping anybody. Not a great pen. Doesn't tell me whose it is. I don't like it. Oh, there's one more thing. This is a leather coaster. Decisive minds, real business, real results. Real businesses are built with decisive minds. Decisiveminds.com and the phone number. This is a leather see? Now, it doesn't say who Decisive Minds is. This wasn't cheap. This was probably $1 or more. And it's not helping you because, again, the purpose is you want this to celebritize you and create curiosity about you and what you do. That's what this is about. And I don't believe this is doing it. Oh, there's one more thing in here. There is Tammy Patzer, what's next? Harvard Business Expert Forum 2017. All right. What I like about this is it creates curiosity. What I don't like about it is, first of all, it's misrepresenting what's going on. It wasn't Harvard Business Expert Forum. It was called Business Expert Forum at Harvard Faculty Club. That's what this event was. Number two, who's going to wear? Anybody like wearing these? Hey, if you like wearing these rubber wristbands, type your name in the chat because I want to talk to you. Anybody like wearing these? I don't know anybody who does. I don't want to wear them. The only thing I like about it is that it creates curiosity. That's all it got. So that's everything. So there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff in this gift bag. And of all this stuff, see, all this and this, Allie liked this one, but I told you why I don't like it. It's not helping the person. Of all this stuff, there's 4 things that I kept out. It's 4 things that I held out. This bookmark, because it's got a pretty girl on the bookmark. I kept that. This book, which I know generated $40,000 in revenues, and the picture is like 8 times bigger than everybody else's picture on their book covers. I don't think it's big enough, but at least it's 8 times bigger than everybody else's. This book, which is a real book published by Simon & Schuster, it's a real thing on the topic. I like it. His name is in all caps. But I don't like how small his picture is. But it does make me think. His book, published by Simon & Schuster, makes me think I want to see him speak. He's somebody. That's really the main purpose of having a major publisher these days, is for the credibility that having a major publisher gives you. That's the whole purpose of getting published by a major publisher. And that's what this book accomplishes. It makes you think that he's somebody. And then there's Tom Mack's brochure, 8 pages, which I like because it looks pretty high quality, but mostly I like it because his picture is on the front. That was 2016. I want to go through 2000, I think this is 2017. I think. I'm going to go through it all. Yeah, I think this is 2017. All right. Hope you're having fun. This is like the only training of its kind. You're never going to get a training like this ever again from anybody, ever. All right, we'll go through this one. Tube cash system. What is tube cash? Turnover. All right. It's by this guy, Tony Ritchie. You can't even see his picture. It's like, guys, the whole point of these things is the picture. Here's his like info product. But it's denigrating the speaker by making him impossible to even recognize. Molars, Mobsters, and Money by Victoria Pagambarian. Where's her picture? Small on the back, not high quality. This is a, let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's a 20-page color Xerox booklet. Does not look high quality. It's like the intro opening chapter to her book. You know, guys, you're coming to Harvard. If you're going to do something, less is more. Make sure it has your photo. I like the cover, but I don't like anything else. This page is good. Continuing. The Consumer's Guide to Finding a Financial Professional by Gary Lighty. This is what many people in the industry call a shock and awe kit. Okay? It's got a lot of stuff in it that unfortunately no one wants to read. Too much writing, too much stuff. That's good. But this part, I don't want to read that. And unfortunately, like the front of every one is the same. Who relies on Gary Lighty? A message about risk and reward. It's all the same. If you're going to have lots of pictures, they should at least be different pictures. This is going right in the can. Nobody wants that. Dr. Amy and Associates, Empowering People. That's what she put in. A book exchange coupon. Okay, now this is an interesting thing. A book exchange coupon, LifeWorks, an integrative approach to health and happiness. Okay? Now, what this is supposed to be is a coupon for you. Like, one of the things you can get out of this event at Harvard Club of Boston is, if you're the author of a book, you want to have reviews of your book. So what I encourage you to do is to put your book in the goodie bag and then add something on there, like on the front page that says, hey, if you review my book, I will review your book. What you want to do is you want to get reviews for your book. You want to get reviews. You want to get testimonials. If you leave Harvard and you get 5 book reviews and 5 testimonial videos from people, that's value. That's real value. I can't tell you, sometimes I will be a speaker at an event and all I'll get will be testimonials. For example, like when I was at Trafficking Conversion Summit, look at this. Watch this.
Hi, this is Clint. I'm at Trafficking Conversion 2019, and I just have to say, Clint Arthur's handout was the greatest single print item that we got at the conference. It was fantastic and exciting, and I want to be part of it. Thanks, Clint.
It should have been better. It should have been a testimonial that said it was the best thing in the goodie bag. He didn't say that, but sometimes, like when I'm at events, I want to get testimonials. I'm always getting testimonials. I saw this guy, Brian Neff. Look at this.
Hey, Brian Neff here at Traffic Conversion Summit with Clint Arthur. Just want to give a little testimonial out here. We just got back from the NASDAQ event in December, and all I got to say is we are exploding our revenue in the business right now, and new advisors coming into our platform due to the fabulous images, the videos. It's just unbelievable. You would see our Facebook page right now. It is exploding with engagement. We have never got that type of engagement before with this program. Thanks to Clint and the NASDAQ, it was awesome.
All right. I'm always collecting testimonials. And at Harvard, you should be collecting testimonials. If you're a speaker on day 1, that means you got day 2 and day 3 to collect testimonials. If you have your book in the goodie bag, you should be saying, hey, my book is in the goodie bag. Do you have a book? I'd love to trade reviews. And then you should go home that night and you should write the review and post it on Amazon immediately. Diabetes, Tragedy to Triumph, Lessons from 40 Years of Beating the Odds by Tracy Herbert. Okay, that's a good book cover, except where's her picture? It's on the back. It is nice and big. This book got her on Dr. Oz, by the way. Diabetes, breakthrough program, 50% off Harvard discount. Sign up now. It's part of the package. If you have diabetes, you're going to want to read this book. And it has a good picture of her on the cover. And she did great. You guys, you want to collect testimonials. You want to collect reviews. If you have a book, you want to be doing reviews with people at Harvard. From flawed to fantastic. Fantastic Frank Johnson. Trapped in a fire. Carried out in a body bag. Motivated to inspire millions. How I turned my disability into an asset. From flawed to fantastic. That's good. Okay, now this one, I tell you, it's okay, but really what he needs is he needs to have his picture on the cover, that picture right there, him in his superhero outfit. That's what should be on the cover. But he has a bookmark. And he's got this picture. He's got his business card in here. It's a whole package. Unfortunately, it doesn't look easy or fun to read. And as much as I love Fantastic Frank, I think this book should be redesigned. The cover should be redesigned, and it should be made easier to read. But I'm telling you, if you have a book, you should be actively trying to get reviews and testimonials. Let's continue. I'm always collecting testimonials. This is another one. Vince Davis came 2 years in a row. How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. The ACL expert, okay? I gave her that. I was talking to her on the phone and I said, "You're an ACL expert. Can you get aclexpert.com?" And she got that. That was part of the consultation I did. If you haven't done a consultation with me, this coming week is a great week for me to do consultations. I'm in a raw vegan retreat all week. I got time. You should schedule it. Okay, you should schedule this week to do consultations with me. It's got her picture on the cover. I like that. Her picture is here again. It should be a different picture. Too many words. Too many words. It is high quality. That's good. Bobby Kimbrough. Just a postcard. Same picture on both sides. You got an opportunity to have multiple pictures. Put multiple pictures. Emerald Coast Dental Sleep Medicine. Tara Griffin. Tara Griffin's a beautiful blonde woman. Where's her picture here? Who cares about that? We should have a picture of beautiful Tara Griffin on the cover. Instead of bad printing, bad quality. There's beautiful Tara Griffin. That should be on the cover. Hey guys, I'm doing this webinar with these examples early, so you have plenty of time to create your items. You should be working on this over the next couple of months. Totus Toss Consulting, Frank Benishek, Forbes. You know, they call that a tear sheet. I guess that's okay. The staple is no good. Why should it have a staple? It should just, you know, that's all you need. You don't need the business card. The staple degrades. Stapling stuff on is very degrading to the materials themselves. Homero Santiago. This is in Spanish, the Spanish brochure. It doesn't have his picture on it. It should have his picture on it. Branded Expert Goes Publishing. Done for You bestseller book. It doesn't have a picture of Mike. It should have your picture on it. Tiger Formula for Personal and Professional Success by Dr. Stacy Raybuck Schatz. Okay, this is a laminated page. I like that it's bright color. That's good. But it's trying to educate you. You can't educate with a handout like this. No one's going to read this stuff. This is all about curiosity and celebritization, not education. Dr. Amy and Associates. Remember, I showed you her book review exchange form. This is a nice brochure, but it doesn't have Dr. Amy's picture on it, and it should. No picture of Dr. Amy. Dr. Brad Bongiovanni, nutritional psychiatry expert.com. Where's his picture? Book, ebook review, swap certificate offer. That's good. Below is the short link for my ebook on Amazon. When you complete your review, I certify I will review your book ebook within 10 days. I don't know if that is forcing you to buy it. I think you have to buy it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I do know that it's very good procedure. It's very good strategy to go to Harvard looking to exchange book reviews. You should try to make it easier than this. I would really recommend you put the book in the bag and then you swap reviews with other people who have books in the bag. That's your best strategy for that. Fidelity House. I don't know who this is. Let's see. Rick Davis team. Okay. It's Rick Davis. Where's Rick Davis's picture? I don't see Rick Davis's picture. I still don't see Rick Davis's picture. I still don't see Rick Davis's picture. There is no picture of Rick Davis. That's a major flaw with this expensive brochure. 10 Essentials to Save Your Sight by Dr. Edward Kondrat, MD. This is a nice book. He's got a decent picture on the back. Oh, it's part of Advantage Press. This was an expensive book to make. He probably paid, uh, you know, a lot of money to make this book. If you are a person who is concerned about your vision, you might read this, although I am losing my vision and I haven't read it and I won't because it's too much. I'm telling you guys, books need to be easier to read. They need to be easy. A book has to be easy. What every parent and cosigner needs to know about student loans by student loan attorney Nancy Cavey. Hey, her name should be big across the bottom. You know, the layout of this book is not hugely appealing. It doesn't look easy to read. It looks like too many words. She's not smiling on the back, but the picture is bigger. That's good. 360 Degree Success by Anna Weber. This is a nice book. It feels like a nice book. This is a Morgan James book. This is like, you know, another company that publishes self-published books. It's laid out pretty nice. It feels like a real book. Doesn't have her picture. Again, you want your picture on the front cover. Long-term disability claim. It's another one by Nancy Cavey. She put 2 books in there. Please, guys, 1 item in the goodie bag. Rondi Lambeth. Get out of debt, make more money. I don't know what this thing is. It's just like a circular business card. It does have his picture on it, though. That's good. Advanced Symptoms of Adrenal Fatigue Syndrome by Michael Lamb and Justin Lamb. Dr. Lamb's Adrenal Recovery Series, a metabolic perspective. No picture. It does seem like a high-quality book, though. Not easy to read. If you were a doctor and you were really interested in this, you might read it. It's not accomplishing the purpose. The purpose is to celebritize and create curiosity about you. Ducerus. This is How to Pay for College Without Going Broke by Doug Bryan. It's a DVD. It says it's a DVD. I'm not a big believer that anybody will put a DVD in a DVD player. I don't believe that that will happen. Certainly not in a cheap little thing like this. Maybe if this was in a real DVD case, maybe, I doubt it. Lisa McDonald, postcard. It's like, I wouldn't recognize her from that picture or that one. You want a picture that makes you look great? Hey, here's the good news. You got tons of time for you to get a new headshot that's going to look great for you. You got tons of time to get a new headshot that's going to celebritize you and make you look great. C. Curtis Financial Group. Oh, that's good. Too many words. Harvard Special. Go to this website to download your free e-copy of Kurt's latest book, or you can order a free hardcover copy. Just pay $4 to cover shipping costs. Retiree Lifeline. Too many words on here. The solution is biomechanical optimization. It's not about more time, effort, or work. It's about more intelligent exercise. The fitness doctor for 1%er. That's good. Are you nursing an injury while trying to work out? What's the solution? Biomechanical optimization. This is actually pretty decent. Not a lot of words, but it creates curiosity. He should have had a picture of him on there. Stephen Memel, performance coach. Guys, it's hard to read. It's got to be easy to read. All the words should be that big. Has a picture. Earl Schultz. This is not compelling. Epic Life 5-star system for high school students. Kavon.com. No picture. Guys, the reason I'm doing this webinar now is so that you have more time to do this. In previous years, I didn't do this webinar until like 1 or 2 months before Harvard, like 1 month or 2 months. I'm doing it now 4 months in advance, so you have plenty of time to do something with this, okay? The Journal to Think and Grow Well by Lori Barr. Where's her picture? Where's Lori Barr's picture? The book kind of looks interesting. It looks kind of easy. I'm not a fan of cream colored paper. I think paper should be white, make it easier to read. Where's her picture? I don't know. 360 to Success, Anna Weber. This is a postcard that goes with that book. Thinking Outside the Mailbox. This is Jeff Peoples' newsletter. This is just one of his newsletters that he produces. It's got his picture on the cover. That's good. Some of the things I love. High attendee of Business Expert Forum at Harvard Faculty Club. New technologies that save our clients money and time. Buy or for validate. Taking the pain out of buy for compliance with the new buy validate. You know, his thing is all about mail. I guess if you mailed stuff, this would be of interest. Attendee a Business Expert Forum at Harvard Faculty Club. Free tips that help you control costs while enabling growth. Want to find out how you can get best postage discounts while increasing productivity and lowering unanticipated costs? Just call the number. The Ultimate Guide to Hiring the Right Contractor by Sean King. Contractors hate this book, but homeowners love it. All right, now, this book looks easy to read. I know he sends out a lot of these books and gets a lot of jobs out of this book. It should have his picture on it. But aside from that, if you're interested in hiring a contractor, you would read this book. This is pretty good. It's pretty good. It would be much better if it had his picture on it. Eight Secrets About Teeth Everyone Needs to Know by Ted Grellner, DDS. This is nice. Has his picture on the back, should be bigger. It's a decent book, nice and easy to read. You'd flip through this book. You would read this book. I'm not a fan of cream paper, but it's a pretty decent item. Strategies to create lifetime income for baby boomers. Who are they? It makes you think that's Artie Bernaducci and that's Denny Fraziolis. I happen to know that's not Artie Bernaducci. Doesn't even have his picture on the back. There's nothing on the back. It should have something on the back. I like how easy it is to read. That looks good. The end, you know it's over. But where's Artie Bernaducci's picture? Cover design is bad. Book design is good. Joyce Joya can make you a better speaker. 5 tips to make you a better speaker. Voucher for a live program book. How to Transform Yourselves and Yourself from Disease State to Wellness by Dr. Stephanie Clark. Again, one of these bracelets that nobody wants. Where's her picture? Today's Guide to Retirement Planning by David Hayes and Doug Hughes. Postcard, not doing much. All right, now, here we go. This is a very interesting item. I'm aware of this item. All right, now, it doesn't look super high quality, and it's not, but it's very interesting. This is what is called three-dimensional promotional item. It's lumpy. See that? Unlike everything else here, except for the books, a lot of these items are flat. Having a lumpy item, and it has this, I don't know how he does this. Oh, I see what he did. Okay. It's a postcard. It's got his picture on it, some credibility with as seen on, a little bit about him. This should be easier to read. Then it's got his book cover on the inside. I would say this should probably be like that. That would be better. But then he took this button. It says, Clint suggested we trade book reviews on Amazon.com. I'll be reviewing every book that I receive in this goodie bag. Hey, I like that. The problem is that it's hard to read this. He says, I'll be reviewing every book I receive in this goodie bag. I'd appreciate it greatly if you would consider doing the same for my new book when it comes out this fall. The title of my book is Wealth We Can. Hey, man, if you have a book, put it in the goodie bag, put an insert in it that says, hey, I promise I'm going to review every book in this goodie bag. Please review mine too. And then he took this button and he stuck it through the postcard and he put this sticker on top to keep it from ripping out or puncturing you or sticking you. That was very nice of him to put that there. I love real estate. Here's how to reach Sherman with his contact info. Thank you and God bless. Wealth We Can, Sherman. P.S. The attached dollar. Oh, there was a dollar? Where's the dollar? The attached dollar is in no way meant to be a bribe, rather a way to remember my presentation today. I don't know where the dollar is. I didn't get a dollar. If you want to put a dollar in, that would also help. Like if you put like, you know, a dollar would stand out in the goodie bag. A $1 bill. A $1 bill with an item stapled to it, like as much as I said, don't staple. Hey, if you're stapling something to a $1 bill, it's not reducing the integrity of that $1 bill. You'd still spend that $1. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you other than I really like this one. It's lumpy. It's got his picture on it. It's asking you to review his book. He's promising to review your book. It's got his contact information. This is a very good item, I'm telling you. It's very interesting and very good item. Yeah, he's got nice boy. No, he doesn't have nice boy hands. Those are not nice boy hands. Those are not nice boy hands. This is nice boy hands. These are not nice boy hands. Operation Reality Check, creating an okay, look, this is one of those ones, it's sealed. See the seal? Never been opened, never gonna be opened. Doesn't say whose it's from. I'm not gonna open it. I'm not gonna work that hard. This fails on every level. 7 Steps to Happiness, Your Guide to Freedom Without Limits by Brent Phillips. Harvard Faculty Club Business Expert Forum Special Edition, free ticket to thing. It's got his picture on it. That's nice. The book doesn't look like it doesn't look like a real book. That's the problem with this layout. It doesn't look like a real book. It looks like a pamphlet. The best part about it is that the cover looks decent and it has his picture on it. But the book itself has bad layout. Creating Healthy Active Lifestyles by Marissa Doucette. It's sealed. I'm not going to open it. I'm just going to throw it away. I don't want to know what's in it. I'm just going to throw it away. The Money Flow, 10 Tips for Career and Money Success by Anna Weber. 360 Success by Anna Weber. Hey guys, one item in the goodie bag. One good item, not lots of mediocre items. One good item, please. Great Credit for Life, Rondi Lambeth, DVD. See, at least this one is an actual, like compare this DVD to the other one that fell on the ground. This looks like a real DVD. Great Credit for Life, the step-by-step strategy for rebuilding your credit. Rondi Lambeth. The fall down on this is that the printing of the cover doesn't look really good. See, here's one of my here's one of my products, right? This is my last year of your life CD set, right? Compare it to the color of this. This looks like it's more real than this one. Coming down to the end, Dr. Corey Feldman. It's just a little brochure, a trifold brochure. 9 ways to turn your health around and allow yourself to vitally live your purpose. Guys, try not to teach. You can't teach with a handout in a brochure unless it's a book. Amplify Your Business, Rock My Image, Rockstar Professional's Guide to Marketing Success. I tell you, it's interesting how a thin little book like this can seem like it's too many words. As thin as this book is, and it has a book cover, it just seems like it's hard to read, a lot of work to read. I don't want to read a lot of work. I'm telling you, got to be easy. Stop My Crisis, Be the 1 in 5 Business Owner Sales Professional Guide to Success. Call me for the free ebook. Nobody's going to call. Robert Whelan Wealth Management, a little brochure. Hey, it's got his picture on it. What else? Anna Weber, more Anna Weber stuff to throw out. Alan Rankin, Remax, business card. What do you do with business cards? Throw them away, right? Dr. Amy and Associates, still no photo of Dr. Amy. Dr. Stacy Roebuck Schatz. Oh, this was paper clipped onto something else. Fell off. Tiny little picture. The purpose of this is to celebritize you, make you look like somebody. Passion, Spirit, Purpose, Anna Weber, another thing to throw out from Anna Weber. And then Darren Lamb had a pen. All right, this is at least a kind of nice pen, but I really don't like pens with other people's information on them. I don't know. I'm telling you, if you're a person who wants to carry a pen, you'll have your own pen. This one's okay. At least it's not cheap. It looks pretty decent. And that's it. Of all of this, I still, to this day, think that this is the best thing in the whole thing. And even though it's not high quality enough, it's 3D. It's supposed to have a dollar attached. I didn't see the dollar. If it had a dollar, it would be even better. And that's the best thing from it all. And there you go. But of all of it, you're going to be competing with one of my magazines, and I guarantee you everyone's going to flip through my whole magazine. I really advise you to, the best thing you could put is a book that looks like a decent book with your picture on the cover. That's the best thing you could put. And it has to be a good picture of you, smiling with teeth, with your name in full capitals, big on the page. All right. That is going to wrap up our webinar on goodie bag items for our event at the Harvard Club in Boston. What'd you say, Allie? If you don't have a book, then remember, it's about, you should have a picture. If you don't have a book, you should at least have a picture. Because this is about trying to create anticipation for you and what you do. The whole purpose of the item in the goodie bag is to celebritize you and to create anticipation of hearing you speak, of wanting to know more about what you do. If I did not have a book myself, what I would do is I would have, like, I think what I would do is I would put, if I did not have a book myself, what I would do is I would put a postcard and some kind of a teaser item, like, you know, like for example, it would be something like this. All right, here's my NASDAQ image, right? If I didn't have a book, and I was trying to do something in the goodie bag, I would take my NASDAQ image, and I'm not saying that you guys should take your NASDAQ images, because there's probably a lot of you who have NASDAQ images, and so you'd be competing with similar stuff. So I'm not advising you to do that. But I would take an image of me that was an interesting image, and I would put a piece of teaser copy right here. So for example, it would say, "Are you ready to be 75 feet tall in Times Square?" That's all it would say. That's what I would do. All right? All right. I hope that you guys appreciate what I just did for you today, because you'll never get anything like this from anybody else. Oh man. And this is such important stuff. When you're a speaker, I always, every single time I'm a speaker, one of my conditions of being a sponsor or a speaker at an event, you must distribute my promotional item to all attendees with their welcome materials or their registration materials. It must go in. And I do that because I want it to be celebritizing me and creating curiosity about me before I speak. That's what you want. And when you do this correctly, you'll walk around the event and everyone will know who you are. Everyone will recognize you. Everyone will feel like they know you. Everyone will feel more comfortable talking to you. Everyone will even feel, ideally, like from this piece right here, everyone feels a little bit intimidated by me, because they think, oh, wow, that's the guy who knows all the celebrities. That's what you want. You want to be positioning yourself like at the USC School of Entrepreneurship is their circle of red dots, right? You've all seen me talk about USC's logo, the circle of dots with one dot outside and slightly higher than the rest of the circle. That's what you want to be. That's what you want to do with your goodie bag item. Try to position yourself as somebody who is a high status, interesting person that people will want to meet, that you look friendly, that you look good, that you look cool, that you're willing to do reviews. You know what I would say? It's like, if you didn't have a good teaser, I would say, hey, on my thing, I would put a headshot and it would say, if you want me to give you a testimonial, please come and talk to me. I'm happy to give out testimonials. If you want me to review your book, please come and talk to me. I'm happy to review your book. Those are good things to offer for people. Okay? And there you go. Hey, above all, try to have fun. That's what I think I did with this piece, is I really tried to make this fun, and I tried to have fun with it. And I got a lot of great response from it. And I know if you try to make your piece fun and have fun with it, you'll get great response too. In the meantime, where can I get your magazine, Clint? Would like to have a look at it. Angelica Christie. How do you call your piece? Yeah, it's a magazine. You know, you get these magazines from me at events. That's how you get them. In the meantime, if you guys are interested in, if you're registered for NASDAQ and you're not registered for Harvard yet, text Allie and get registered for Harvard, okay? If you are registered for Harvard and you're not registered for NASDAQ, text Allie. We would love to have you come to NASDAQ April 28th and 29 in New York City. April 28 and 29 in New York City. If you're registered for Harvard and you are able to come to NASDAQ April 28 and 29, we'd be happy to get you registered for that. It'll be a good warm-up. 28th is a speaker training day. The 29th is the NASDAQ implementation day. And then we also have April 30th at the New York City Bar. And if you are interested in coming to April NASDAQ, we will give you a super special deal that can include the New York City Bar too. So there you go. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap it up for this webinar. I hope you enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun. And until next time, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the podium at NASDAQ and on the main stage at the Harvard Club of Boston. Good night, everybody.